Alright, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore, episode 3, on day 21. And, you might be wondering for the second episode in a row where the hell I am. I am about a couple thousand blocks away from spawn. So basically, I went on an adventure to see. I realized that, I needed, leather for all the books I need for the eventual enchantment setup. So I had to go on a quest for leather. So I was hoping to either find just a bunch of cows, enough to kill and get a bunch of leather, which I have. I actually have over a stack of leather because I kept adventuring after I killed them all or got all the leather I need because that was awesome over there. I really wanted to find something interesting, like a village, and that's what I have found. So I haven't explored it yet, but uh, I figured I will be traveling by ocean on the way back, so I might as well start the recording and see if I can find anything interesting at all. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be traveling by ocean back because I'm pretty sure that ocean that you saw that way hooks back up to the one that we traveled through in the first episode. But I've actually gone down to the mines uh, since last episode as well, because last episode I mentioned that I I said I had enough leather or enough diamonds for the diamond pickaxe I was going to enchant, but um I realized after that episode ended that 3 is enough to make the pickaxe I need, but not the what's it called, the enchantment table. So I went and I mined the vein of 2 diamonds that I had found in that episode, so I could make the enchantment table as well, and I have 5 now. But at the same time, while I was down there, I actually found another vein of diamonds because yeah, I'll show you when I get back there. But I thought I heard a dog, and I think I have. Never mind. I don't actually have bones on me. But I've actually, on my travels, I had my first. I'm actually gonna take this because I don't think you can craft them, and I think there's a couple more. I'll take one more. Why not? You could put bread in there. Apparently, I did not know that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's really happened since last episode. But I'm gonna take this thing as well, just because. Then I'm gonna wait until night comes and sleep it off, and then travel through the ocean. But I've mainly traveled through dark oak and uh, plains biome as well as a couple regular forests. And there's been nothing. I was really hoping I would find a woodland mansion because, like I said in episode 1, I actually can't remember if I kept this in or not, but I actually had 2 hardcore worlds before this one. One of them I just died right at the end of the first episode because I got ambushed by a skeleton in full armor along with 2 creepers. And I killed the skeleton, but the creeper blew up and killed me. And then the second one I was very quiet in the episode. That's why, like I may have mentioned, I switched to the bad mic so I could at least be heard. But in the second world that I just ditched because it wasn't that good of a world anyways. There's only one thing that was good about it, and that's it. There was a woodland mansion, like 100, 200 blocks away from spawn. So I was hoping with all these dark forests I could find another one but I haven't been that lucky, which I can't really complain. I mean, Dark Forest or not Dark Forest mansions are really rare, and I already found one last world, so I'm still checking out this Dark Forest because I want to make sure, just in case. You never know. But I doubt there's actually gonna be anything. So I'm gonna travel that way and wrap around the mountain that was to the right because I think that'll hook back up to the original ocean. But I haven't really found anything interesting at all. I mean, there were a couple really cool spots. There was one bit of terrain generation. I took a picture of it. I'll try and show it on screen if I can. But it was the most beta looking terrain generation ever, and it was awesome. But I don't know, it was really cool. But I guess I'll bring you guys back if I find anything cool. But in a moment, I'm gonna turn back in that direction and go back to the ocean. Is that a mega taiga? Those trees look really tall, but at the same time, it doesn't look like there's any. That is a mega taiga. Huh. That's actually the second mega taiga we found in this world. There was another one behind the ice spike biome as well. And if you there was a part in the first episode that was like this as well. You may have noticed it. This. So on Max, if you press Control and Alt at the same time, it kind of zooms in. It's like the poor man's uh Optifine zoom. But I've also been lagging a whole lot. Like when I'm not even recording, it's been laggy. So I don't know. There might be a couple moments like this. Like what? What was that? Actually, I'll take the paper too. So that's that way again. So maybe I'll go for it. Don't think there's another chest in here. Ooh, there's an igloo over here. Yeah, it's interesting that we have another tundra biome. This is like so. In the original episode, we went like north of spawn chunks, and that's where we found the ice spikes in tundra. And then this time we went west, and there's more tundra, which is surprising. I'm actually gonna take the bow with me, just in case there's something else I spot. Yeah, I hope this has the underground part because I believe the underground parts have. Don't they have golden apples? I heard a zombie, so maybe. Let's go. I also made a couple golden apples, so for my last key in my what the my last key in my hotbar is F, so it's right beside D, so I just can quickly switch to it, I need that. So I'm not actually gonna save him, but I will grab the weakness potions. I don't know why these things like duplicated. It's weird. I'm not gonna cure him because he's really far away, so there's not really much of a point doing it. And also almost level 30, so that's a bonus. I actually came to my first possible I got my first actual encounter with death where I was like, oh my god, I might actually die when I was traveling. So I basically was kind of I heard a zombie really close to the surface. I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if there's a spawner? So I dug down into this cave, and I was right at the end of it, and there were two creepers a little way further in. One of them blew up, which I had my shield out, so it didn't do any damage. But then this zombie turns around the corner with an iron shovel, right? And he hits me twice, and I'm like down to 3 hearts. And I was like, holy shit, I was about to chug a golden apple, but I didn't end up doing that because I had already hit him a couple times by the time he hit me, so I knew I could kill him, so I did, and I just bailed as fast as I could. What's that light? Is that just like sea pickles? Doesn't look like coral reef. Witch hut? I don't think we've found one in this world yet. Oh, I kind of want to explore, see what's around. Well, what chords are we at? Interesting. We're actually getting closer to. No, we're not. We're kind of getting closer. I feel like we can go this way and get away with it. Home is at about. It's at about negative 200, negative 200. So we should be fine in sneaking our way around this marsh. I don't think we've seen a witch hut. I know in my first world, the hardcore world I actually died in, there was a witch hut in spawn chunks. Like right next to spawn, there was just a giant witch hut. Not really giant, it was normal size, but you know. See what's in here. I'll go for this chest first. The one with all the good shit. Another dark forest. You know I have to check it out. I have to. I can't let this slide. Hold on, I'm going in the complete wrong direction. What? Let me check the picture. So, negative 200 is the direction I need to go in to get home, which is that way, which doesn't make sense because I just hop out of here real quick. So, I went straight west, which. How did this happen? I know I went west, didn't I? Unless I went east, which. Because I came from there, over there, remember? Because I walked across to find the village, and then I went down shore to here. So somehow I must have traveled through way over there and then looped around, which I thought I went in a pretty straight line, but this is the direction towards home. It was at spawn. The spawn block exactly was negative 178, negative 218. So this is the right direction, which I don't understand. I honestly could not tell you how I could have. So what if that tundra biome that we found actually probably connected to the one we found in episode 1, therefore connecting to the ice spike biome? But I thought that way is north, right? So, oh wait, that way's north. I'm so confused. I have no idea how I. I'll have to see when I get home because I thought north was in the direction of the. Yeah, because isn't this the coral reef next to the. This might be the coral reef next to uh the monument. I am so confused. I think that connects to the monument over there, but I thought there was an island near it. So spawn is exactly over. Yeah, there's my nether portal. What? I'm so confused. So I went in this massive loop, meaning that that thing that I found, the what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, the witch hut. That thing is way closer than I thought. Why is that not loading in? There's a specific chunk that isn't loading in. But yeah, I finished the house since last episode. There's just a chunk that's not loading in. There we go. I've moved everything inside too. I've just put torches on the roof temporarily. So, yeah, when you come inside, once again, this is going to be switched to glowstone and then sea lanterns. Beds over there, 2 crafting tables, because why not? Furnaces will be over there, and then a bunch of more utilities will go around here. Enchantment table in that corner. But this stuff is somewhat organized. Somewhat. But I have a lot of stuff. I just haven't bothered to smelt this because I've been smelting so much other stuff. But this treasure map is like over 1,000 blocks away. So I have no clue where that would go. But I'm going to sort this stuff out real quick, and then I guess I'll meet you guys back for when we make the enchanting setup. Okay, so I'm going to bring all this, I'm going to grab it all, and make it all into wood, and then I'm going to make a crap load of books, getting me up to 8, and then I have sugar cane in here. I'm just going to turn a bunch of it into paper. So, wow, this lag is really bad. How does that even happen? I clicked on this block. Okay, we just have to go really slow, I guess. And then we'll make a bunch more books, and then 15. Nice. So that means we'll do, like, so the enchantment table will go here, so we'll have to do that. We need a third one. Okay, there for now. So then we need 2 diamonds. Where did I put my obsidian? Here we go. And then 1 book, which is perfect. We literally have the perfect amount of books. And then there we go. There's level 30 enchantment table, hopefully. Level 30. Nice. So what is my diamond sword? Smite 4 is not actually bad, but I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for the, something else. Where should I put the paper? I'll just shove it in here for now. So, 1 torch, nice. And then I thought I put this potion away with the other one, but I guess not. I'm going to sleep here. Okay, so we need to get out my 3 diamonds, right? So, and I need sticks, which I should have in here. Yep. We'll make a diamond pickaxe and hope to the gods that it's Fortune 3. It's not going to be, most likely. But you never know. I'm breaking 3. Okay, so I'm going to somehow get up to level 30 real quick. And then I'm just going to go for it and see if I can get a lucky Fortune 3 with it. Okay, so we just got level 30 from killing the fish. Yeah, I came out here to find some drowns to get to level 30 off of. But then, of course, because I wanted them to spawn, they didn't for once. So, yeah, I had to just resort to killing some fish. But there's some interesting underwater caves I spotted like those. There was much cooler ones, and just some overall interesting terrain generation in general. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for level 30. Hope to get Fortune 3, and then if it's nothing good, I'll just screw it, I'm going for it. Efficiency 3, god dang it. I just realized I don't even have a grindstone to disenchant it, so you can't craft them. That's not good. Unless to one of these. I feel like you can craft them though. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I feel like I remember you being able to craft these things. Alright. Maybe not. I'm looking up now. 2 sticks, a stone slab, and okay, so I need. That's why. So I have some stone, don't I? Yes. So then I need 2 sticks. My flag. Let's get that much, and then so put that in there. Yeah, there it is. What? Okay, that's stupid. Oh, because I don't have. That's why, idiot. So I'm gonna put that down there. We'll put that there for now. I don't care about efficiency 3. Check what it is now. God dang it, I just said I don't care about efficiency 3, and it's like, so you want efficiency 3. I don't even have anything good on my sword either. Whatever. So, first thing I'm gonna do then, alright, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna show you where I found more diamonds. So, I was having since I was smelting a lot to get, stone brick and, what's it called? Smooth stone. I was running out of coal fast, so I came down here to get some coal. So, I just came down to the mine shaft because I knew there was a bunch that I didn't mine out because I didn't think I needed it. So I think, oh, it was right over here. Come on, I need to mine that out. So I was up there. I missed that too. I was up there mining some coal, and a skeleton was here and shot at me. And I came down. I was like, oh, it's dark down there. What could be down here? And so I came down, and diamonds. So yeah, and I was at that lava pool too. By the looks of it, I just didn't come any further. And then a creeper blew up, and then I mined some coal here. And it sounds like there's quite a few dudes, so I didn't go down there. And then the first vein that I showed you guys in the last episode, the 2 vein, which was down right here, I mined, since I only needed 2. But I don't know, I might, between episodes, because I think I'm running out of time for this episode, I might go to the nether and mine up some quartz between episodes and try and get Fortune 3 so that I can mine up all those diamonds, get some diamond armor, and invade a fortress. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to end the episode here, even if it's not that long. But I think it has been going for quite a while, so I might make this like legitimately a daily series because I have a lot of time on my hands, because quarantine and stuff. But my first online class is tomorrow, so I might not be able to upload much in the coming days. But I think I should be able to upload fairly frequently because I'm not playing any other games at the moment. The only other thing I'm doing is rewatching a bunch of YouTube videos, like YouTube series I watched in the past because there's nothing else to do. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.